Welcome to week 24, the final day for gratitude prayers, beautiful prayers, making us realize what we are. It's been a beautiful journey this week, especially when our heart is filled with the with gratitude for all this long time. We committed, we practiced, we had our trust, and we realized that those who have been guiding on this journey, they love us unconditionally. No matter what we were before and after, their love has not changed. But we have started seeing that love now. So today with group, we'll practice week 6, the day 6 and 7 gratitude prayers, which will be covering 22 and 23 chapters. In your personal practice, you please go ahead with your day 3 practice, prayer, and the respective chapter. So I welcome Kirti today for guide us on this journey. Beautiful prayers, beautiful meditation, and beautiful energy. Welcome, Kirti.
Thank you. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Great morning, great evening to all the loves. That's what I want to say. That is the base, and we all have originated from there. I don't know, it's a revelation, realization, or a beautiful feeling. Yesterday while reading, I went somewhere and I came late. So I sat at 12 in the night to read these chapters again and gather the flow, whatever I get. And usually that is where, in the night, where everything is calm, no thoughts floating around, that is when you'll have great experiences. So that was yesterday for me. I have written 10 pages. I don't know how I'm going to express that. There, while writing, it was amazing. I kept on writing. I'm now, see, my mind, this is what the mind plays with us. You already know you have written. I have written everything. I have felt every bit of it while writing. Now I'm thinking, how am I going to express it? This is the mind game. Let's see what happens. So, technically, this is the last day to practice this course, but let's see what the love has revealed itself to me. So, the chapter, the day 6 practice, we are practicing opening channels for truth, that week's practice. So, still at this stage, we doubt. And that's what I was doing. And this is what happens. It's natural. We are here. That's what will happen when we listen to our mind. Still at this stage, we doubt and resist. The greater knowledge flows from within because we act through our physical senses. This is how I started writing this. While reading, this is the flow came. So it's initial. So we act through our physical senses, our lower perspective. That's what it's mentioned in the initial chapters, that when we act through our physical senses, the one which we see, feel, hear, when we act through that, that's where we are limiting. That's our lower self perspective. Once we shift from um, once we shift from our lower perspective to our balanced self, the heart center, as per the chakras, is a balanced one, right? From the bottom 3 to the top uh, 2, it's like a one in the middle. It's a balanced one. That's what it is, right? A balanced self, which is being in a heart center. Once we divert ourself from being our whole self, our greater potential will tend to slip into our mind. So once we come out of the focus from our heart center, that's where we become unbalanced. That's where the shift is coming. That's where we are, um, we can't say we drop to lower self, but that's where we are not using our mind's full potential, what it's supposed to be. So your head has been in charge. That's what the chapter says. Your head has been in charge. Though you need your head to operate in the primary purpose, right? This great book has taught us there are purposes which are primary, which just like how we are dividing our higher self and lower self, but it is whole self. There's a primary purpose and a secondary purpose, but it's just one purpose split into two because when we um lack the realization of what that certain part of our body is meant to do, when it doesn't do, that's where the separation will occur. That's how it says primary purpose. So when your head doesn't know its primary purpose, it's always been stuck in the secondary purpose. But through this beautiful course, we came to know that, right? You are directing your head to go with the primary purpose, which is operating through its purposeful use. So, what is that purposeful use? It's through its true intelligence. So, we are teaching our head its true intelligence, its cosmic intelligence aspect through its true nature. That is its nature for what it actually meant for. We are introducing our heads to itself like we are doing to ourselves. We are making it align with its true purpose. That's what we are teaching our head in this course, to align with its true purpose. Like initially, how tough was it for the head to accept that it is made in the image of God? We gradually introduce it to itself. We gradually introduce to its true self. All this while to its all knowing intelligence aspect. That's what we are teaching. We have been teaching since week one, day one, to the head only to the head. If still we have doubts, we should immediately be aware that we are not letting our mind operate from its true nature. So when the doubt arises in your mind, then immediately be aware, be alert, the caution, like a red light. It is you thinking from your separation, lower perspective. The mind split. Again, the separation here for the mind is that it is not being what it's supposed to be. What it is, not suppose, what it is, its natural way of living, the mind's natural way of living. If you doubt, immediately think, no, this is not your true nature. So shift your perspective. And Babaji says about this royal internal wedding has started from the first week practice. It started from there itself, not in this chapter. If we really notice, or we more, it started when we decided. So to go even more in depth, this royal wedding has started when we decided to listen to it and took a step to start this course. That's when the royal wedding has happened. That's why you are here, because that happened. There were other ways introduced to communicate. Right? In this chapter, there were other ways also introduced to communicate with your higher self. If one way doesn't work, as we are everywhere present, right? We are everywhere present. We know that we will be guided in another way. I'm really not putting it the way I wrote it. I'm just reading it out. There, it was like all the bulbs are lighting all at once while I was writing this. Now, I feel like I'm just reading out a script here. It was such a beautiful revelation that mind's true nature, we are introducing it to its true nature. It's that all knowing intelligence aspect. It's cosmic intelligence. That's what its nature is. It is that powerful. It's that intelligent. And it doesn't even know until we took this course. We have been doing that. We have been using that nature, but totally unaware of it. We didn't even realize that we are using it. That's its purpose. We're just going with whatever is going on around. This course has introduced us to its true nature, and we are reminding it since day one of this course that you are that all knowing intelligence. Marvelous, you're great. That's what you're meant for. And but always, so we were introduced to various other forms. That means we are we can communicate in every possible way by sitting and talking like this too. I'm communicating, you are communicating. There are various other ways. That's what Babaji is indicating here. And but always follow the safeguards and get your signals before starting to communicate in another form. Always ask if it's your highest and wisest to communicate in the other way. So all the methods mentioned in the book about not just doing in your quiet period, like communicating with your inner to your higher self, you can use the other form, other modes of communication as well. So use your yes or no signal too. And we were introduced to another form of communication. It's through writing. Instead of speaking, we were introduced to writing, right? In the chapter, we have to write so that we can record this beautiful love letter to yourself. This is the love letter. Whatever you're writing is the love letter because it's expressing itself to you. You are expressing yourself to you. These are your love letters. Each word is filled with love. And it's beautifully said yesterday through that flow of love that it's a love letter by your love. That's what we are doing. That's the reason we have to write. It's filled with love. We have to feel each word. That's what each word contains when we write with that true perspective of ours. The next chapter was learning from the masters, the last week practice of this course. So again, we were introduced to aspect of everywhere present. We have just learned, right? In the previous chapter, the cosmic intelligence, it's everywhere present. So again, this chapter was introduced to know that aspect in a wider way. We learned about how love is the basis and the first stir, right? The first stir, that first thought of love is our greatest wisdom, our light. That everything is originated from. That's what we learned, right? That's first thought. That's where we all were present. Everything was present in this, just that first thought to remind us. that we are in everyone and everything. To remind just that we are in everyone and everything, because if you say that baby has conceived, we cannot split the baby's part, right? Baby's hand is something else, baby's leg is something else. So in that womb, it's whole. Like that, we are that whole body of one, everything that came out of love. We conceived out of that pure love. That first thought is that whole. To explain in a physical perspective, it's a baby. And we are, each one of that is inside that baby like a cell. We are that baby. We cannot be separate from that, right? We are part of it. So that's what this chapter was reminding us. We are in everyone and everything. In other words, our omnipresence aspect or the expression. Even though, and furthermore, Babaji explains, even though it's a small, tiny bit, what the physical body, it still contains all the wisdom. It is light. If it's not for physical body, we wouldn't have transcended, right? If we didn't have this physical body, we wouldn't have been learned this course and learned about our true nature, and wouldn't have realized the beautiful expression of God or love. We wouldn't have realized. It's very beautifully said, right? In this book, your body of light, you are body of light without boundaries, yet unique and individual manifestation of God. You are, you don't have any boundaries. That's what you are. This body is that light. At the center, you are more concentrated form, but your own light permeates all of universe. We learned how our love pulsates, right? That's what we practiced in the first chapter. That was just the concentrated form of love, which is we were just feeling within our heart center. But we did go beyond that. We learn how our love pulsates beyond our heart center. That's what we learned. Beyond our heart centers. That love is your higher self. That's what we have learned. That the pulsation beyond your heart center, it's your higher self. None other than that. That love is you. So who is higher self? It's not anyone separate, right? It is your whole part. So that is you, which you are pulsating out of you. It is you. That love is your true nature. That's what we have learned. It's for all, not just for the ones who are close to you. That's love. That love is not just for your son or daughter, your husband or your partner or your pet or your family, your relatives, neighbors. No, it's not just for them. It's for all. That is what. When you go into that concentrated form, you only express to just the few around you. When you go beyond the boundaries, when you realize your light is boundless, it is beyond this boundary, beyond this physical, that is when you started expressing, feeling that connection to everyone else other than your closed ones. If you love for your only people who are close to you but not others, then immediately at that moment, get to your awareness that it's just concentrated form of love. When you're expressing only, biasing only to your close people, just alert yourself. Send a reminder. This is only concentrated form. It's only in your heart center pulsating. You are here to permeate. It's for everyone. So your true love is to meant to permeate. And then goes my favorite paragraph that I have to read out because I want to read out. That body of light is your higher self, right? We learned that pulsation beyond your heart center and everything around you is your higher self. The higher self, it is more brilliant, more stunning, more beautiful, and brighter than you can imagine with your physical eyes. So when you're concentrated form, that means only you see through your physical eyes. When you go beyond, that's where your other eyes, which are everywhere present, you can see through them. It has colors not yet perceived. It is truly the full glory that is God and all that is you. All that is you. The beautiful colors are people, whatever you say in front of you, that is also you. God Himself is no more beautiful and no more extensive because you are made in the image of God. That light is reality. That is the truth. So it's beautifully said that one reflection of light is enough to dispel your darkness. Again, that small pulsation leads to the parts of your other, right? The part of this course explains that small light that only your the pulsation, that's where it started from your heart center. That's where you learned. From there, it led you to this beautiful chapter over here that it is meant to permeate. It's that light is to shine everywhere, not just only here. So how this light, this beautiful light, lifts you up. It doesn't pull you down to its gravity. It's a beautiful example given there. And how great masters have learned about this true nature, just the way we are doing. So there's no up or down, no higher or lower, no great master or no Sishya or something. All are equal. How we are doing, that's what they also did. And we have this great course. Very, very grateful for this course. These masters are living fully with their bodies of light. Their presence brings upliftment. Love pulsates everywhere. This is mentioned there beautifully in the chapter. If you have noticed, love pulsates everywhere. It's that is the like a bulb in this chapter. Their love is not only within their heart, it is everywhere pulsating. It has gone beyond their physical body. That's why people flock to them because unknowingly, they are not even aware that it's their true nature and it feels like that's where they belong because they are recognizing themselves when they are around these great masters, when they're around this great love. That's just not master, it's their love. When we recognize that's what we feel. I belong here. That's me. That's reminding us of what we are. That's why we flock to them. That's what they are. That's why it feels like home. When we are around them, feels like we are home. We feel safe. We feel I belong here to them when they are with such realized masters. They realize that they are love. That's why it's pulsating everywhere around them. And we are like a magnetic pull. We are getting attracted to it because we recognize our true nature. This is me. This is me I'm seeing. That's what we feel when we are around them. Me. I feel myself there. So, who are completely aware of their true nature, those masters. And we learn, right, in that chapter, we learn how to communicate with such loves. They are loves, that vibration which is around them. We have learned to communicate with those great masters, those great loves, as they are beyond this physical body. So we have practiced to permeate our light by expanding our communication beyond our concentrated form. So we have learned to break this barrier and go beyond, to meet our true self, our love. So we have learned new signal from our communication, right? We have learned a new signal through this chapter. So the takeaway from this course or from this chapter is we have expanded from our concentrated form, right? From a concentrated form, we have expanded from, listen carefully, from our higher self, which is a concentrated form, from our higher self to all the loves. If our higher self is love, we have expanded beyond, we have expanded our communication to the wider aspect we permeated. I was such a great bliss yesterday when I was writing this, that the concentrated form is higher self. And we have break that and went beyond. We have communicated to other forms of love, not just that, and gained our true omniscient aspect. This is our true omniscient aspect, not just confined to higher self. We are beyond that. Everything is us, that you exist in them too, not in your higher self, not just your whole self, not in just that one channel. You don't only belong to that only channel. You exist in all other forms too, and they exist in you. Without you, they don't exist. Then who's asking these questions? Who is asking these questions to the greater masters or other forms? Who's asking? Is it not you? Are you not asking it? So who's giving the answers? Have you ever thought about it? It's always you. You are giving the answers. You are asking, you are giving. And that's the revelation of this course. And it was such a great feeling yesterday while writing this down. That higher self is a concentrated form, and we need to break it beyond. And we did in this chapter. We broke it and went beyond. From just the heart center pulsation, we permeated everywhere. It's only you and only you and only you. You are the one asking questions. You are the one giving answers. And this is, I want to say, congratulations for introducing you to yourself. Now go have fun, because you have begun now. Your true journey has started now. Your birth has started now. Welcome to the beginning. This is not the end of the course, but the birth of true you. That's why Babaji said somewhere in the book, probably in the first chapter, you don't even need him, because you are him. Because he exists. He's there because you are there. So at one point, you will realize you don't even need him. That's what this book is revealing to you in your expanded form. You are Babaji itself. Beyond your higher self, you are him. Take just take in all this nectar and take a moment and feel it. You are there because Babaji is there. Babaji is there because you are there. He's in you and you are him. How do you even realize that unless you take this beautiful course? So I don't know, should I be saying for this beautiful course, I love you, Babaji? Or I should say, I am love, because both are same. That love is what it is revealing itself to itself. So these are great revelations. And when you keep doing it, that is where, it clicks. You realize, not just by reading, by experiencing. This is what the course is. Your experiences are its truth. It is the truth of from this course you will take away. Because both mean same. I love you, Babaji, or I am love. It's same. I hope you're getting the point, because I was, I don't know the feeling to express when you see a beautiful scenery out in the nature and how you'll be awestruck. That's what I was yesterday while writing this, and feeling that I love you, Babaji, is I am love. It is that simple. That's why it was said in the first chapter, nothing you can do will ever change. I'll go back and read that because that makes sense now. Nothing you can do will ever change or has ever changed. This basic truth, nothing. That is the key of this course. It teaches you nothing. For you are now already everything. It helps you to evolve nowhere. For you are already perfectly evolved. It does, however, make a slight correction in your thinking. It brings to you the experience of your true self. That's what it has done. And it's simply great. I don't know how to express it. But this word, I love you, Babaji, is I am love. Now go, do this course again. Go with this perspective, do this course again. It will make you realize you have learned nothing. Nothing. And you will learn even more nothing from this, because you are unified. Not you will be, not you were. You are. You're already. Because of you, you are the one asking, you are the one giving. You're already unified. It's all you. It's coming from you because it's you. This is what the revelation is. And it is so amazing. I you just have to take a moment and feel how beautiful it is. I want you all to talk what this book has taught you or made you realize, express.
Just stay here, Kirti, and guide the meditation. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Stay with this beautiful energy.
let's let's start the meditation. I don't know, should I be saying gently close your eyes? Because with closing, the truth remains same of what you are. Just for the sake of practice, let's close our eyes. Clasp your hands, cross your feet. And sit in a very comfortable posture. I don't know, should I be saying center in your heart or just be and feel. Because this love is everywhere. Every breath, every word. The one who's listening and the one who's saying is love. The feeling you're feeling is love. Your being is love. You're already in that love. Everywhere in you and around you. Believe Ramana Maharshi would have been very proud if this course was introduced then. He would have easily understand what his silence was speaking. Expressing itself. That how can you not see that you are that love? How do you even express the thin air around you? Doesn't have a shape or a form. How do you put it in words? And how do you put it in words? That same air exists within you. It's just an expression. And this great cosmic intelligence can it explain this expression? It's just one petal from that beautiful flower. And when you traverse through all the petals, the touch of the gentleness, we'll be just running around to touch and feel each petal. Till down and observe its beauty. Do you even feel like talking? Just sit in the midst of this beautiful flower. experience. You may call its aura. You may call its vibration. You may call it a pulsation, a feeling, an expression. Give all the names which you have learned. Because it is all that is. When all words put together, if you say that is what it is, that is what it is. I don't know if I should be crying or even jump with joy. Inner emptiness. But it is nothing. It is truly nothing. Yet the contentment, completeness, the wholeness, the satisfaction that you're full, to express in words. It is that just travel back. See the joy in yourself when you felt the first pulsation. And when you started sending it out, protecting it, guarding it. like a baby. Then expressing and seeing that everyone is the same love. That life is forgiving. Realizing and learning how you can achieve whatever you can, whatever you think of, by claiming it. And again, getting empowered, feeling alive. Dancing with the flow. That you can do anything you think of. By stepping forward. Just like a baby. From the womb to that first step. And protecting what belongs to you. Learning to trust yourself. With great imaginations. Through our dreams. Learning to talk the first words. By speaking to all the life forms. Be it plants, or whatever we see. Learning that you are that love. It's your journey from your own womb till to the day where you are a proud adult, gained all the experiences, a responsible one. Like all the loves out there, like a responsible adult, guiding you in your true path, to your true path. You can split yourself as the cell in that womb, that baby exploring itself, and to the responsible adult. It is on you. In your complete form, or to say, to be aware, to realize you're just an adult. It is your journey. This is all your journey. As you rest in this eternal peace, you will be reborn in every moment, traveling through this life cycle again. From the womb where you're not at all aware. And to the moment where you're completely aware of what you have learned. This is your journey. In every single moment, your realizations, your revelations, your memories of who you are in every moment. You are living that. You're giving birth to yourself and going to the eternal peace. How do you even put it in words? So just be in that silence, in that quietness of contentment. You don't have to express anything. Dear God, my Creator, I thank you for the knowledge of this course. I desire to recognize my wholeness without resistance. Speak truth to me in any form I can hear. Bring to my awareness what that form is. I thank you for your intelligence, which is mine. I now use it and share it like a responsible adult. We take care of this one family. By showing them the way of life. What you have lived so far. By teaching them the ways of living, the birth into the eternal truth. I now use it and share it. That is what all these loves are doing. Like a responsible adult, they're teaching us through this beautiful course, or whatever path you take. They're using it and sharing it. Dear God, my Creator, I thank you for the one creation of which I am. I thank you for making all of its many diverse experiences connected with me, that I am never alone and separate. And I thank you for the love of your thoughts, so that those who are in tune with that thought can feed me truth and guidance. I open myself up to your truth. As brought to me by my self-realized friends from a responsible adult has come to us because they decided to share. Now you have become the responsible adult. It's your turn to share. unified, your own self contentment, your own satisfaction. You can never be unified, never will be, because you already are. I am unified. Gently wiggle your toes. Unclasp your hands and place them over your heart center. Pay gratitude, this beautiful love. Call it Babaji, Roger, Part-3, Shailesh or Preeti or whoever you are. You are that love. I am love. This is one expression of unified. I am love. Open your eyes. You responsible adult. Wake up yourself. Thank you for making me part of your beautiful journey. Thank you for making me realize you exist because I do. Thank you for making me realize you are my love, my expression of love. Thank you. If that is the word to use with this expression, I thank you with the full power of that word. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kirti, for this wonderful journey and for sharing your energy. And it was the only way you could spread all that you felt. So how much ever we listen, we hear from here and there, but when it makes an experience, that's what it is like. That's why I just said that I choose silence today. My experience was very similar to what she was sharing, because at night when I went to bed, it was late for me as well, and then I was just saying thanks for this course, this journey, and um, I really shared that. I said that I was in a trap. I was totally lost, and I have no way to figure out what you conveyed this easily. I don't know how long it would have taken for me to realize what I got through this course. But then the same word came to me that nothing has changed. I felt the same for you, that you are whole and complete, and nothing can change the reality you are. You are suffering because of your thinking. But my love for you has never changed. So I was thanking Babaji the same way what Kriti was guiding, and I felt that, I realize now that when we see others suffering, when we see somebody in that dark, then we feel like helping, but there's a perfect time when it has to be done, when it will be heard. So it was a, you know, joyful task for Babaji to guide all of us on this path, making all these realizations so simple, so easy, casually, just like day in and out. You do these practices and it will just click. You just keep practicing without knowing what it will bring, without knowing how powerful it will be and whatnot. It was just a journey. So I slept in that gratitude where I was feeling nothing. I was, my heart was so light, my chest was so light. I could not have experienced it. Uh, I just felt like that, but I know it's a divine plan and divine timing where things happen in its own way, and perfect. We are really just grateful to carry this light of unified, each one of us. How much ever we feel or we ever felt we are less. It's a useless thought, actually. So, and I'm glad that Kirti read those lines from chapter 1, where Babaji started saying what we are truly, and that's how he sees all of us, not 1 or 2%. Not the masters only they are guiding, but everybody is the same for him, for that love. So thank you, Kirti, for this final finale. And it's a really a day to celebrate, as I am feeling the joy of, finding myself, my true self, and just want to be where I am and just be. So thanks to all of you for making this journey together. I'm sure you would have had your own experiences, and they are all unique, precious. Thank you.
Kirti, I think is very deep in the energy right now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kirti, for this beautiful meditation. You helped everyone experience being unified. That's the greatness of this course. We are all able to experience that, the ultimate experience that we are here for. And many thanks to all of you masters who have been associated with this program right from the beginning till today. Today, in terms of our practice session, we are doing the last practice today. But for you, there are 3 or 4 more days to practice, continue the prayers and gratitude for each day, reminding yourself of the connected topic that was discussed and you practiced. And then once you are done with your 7 days, we will meet again on Thursday. On Thursday, we will complete the last chapter of the book and then understand what is the path forward. So the last chapter, we have been given the path forward. It's almost like, when the mother takes the child to the school, to what you call kindergarten, the first day, right? And then drops him at the door and says, okay, goodbye, take care. I am still going to be here. I will be right there. Don't worry, just enjoy your day at the school, right? When the children go to play school. So that's what in 25th chapter, that's what we will experience. We will be sent out of the home to experience life by ourselves, right? That is what you will feel when we do chapter 25. So just get ready for that. In the meantime, fill yourself with as much gratitude as you can, and experience that unified state by yourself, right? That is what we are here for. So do that experience. And of course, today you can share whatever you would like to share about the course, about your experiences, about anything that will help everyone else in the course to move forward in their journey. So please go ahead and you can share.
One thing, just while you were sharing, that idea came to my mind that, remaining days when you will be practicing your prayers, just read it aloud. Read it so many times that it pierces your heart and it just makes, love is everywhere. And then, share your feeling. Just if you want to, express what it means, what it meant, because we all understand things differently. What Kirti was saying was different from what I understood, but it was actually leading to the same point. So take that opportunity to express your understanding, your feeling when you are reading that prayer. You may want to write or just do a voice note. this is what I felt, and I understood with this prayer, and it reminded me of certain things that it comes naturally. These are natural human tendencies. So take this moment
Yeah.
and then keep flowing those gratitude message until we meet for final finale, the 25th chapter. So take this opportunity just to express, and these are the only few days remaining.
And the state in which Kirti is today is an outcome of her continued practice of this, the unified learnings for more than 2 years now, right? 3 years, I think.
2021.
Since 2021, when the course was first introduced, she has
I'm
been
not sure if
practicing
before
since
that
then.
also, but
Yeah, yeah,
just that.
yeah. But so this is a true proof, example, right? Validation of how effective this course is, how effective these teachings are. So practicing will bring you here. And on the last day in chapter 25, once again, a simplified set of three-step process for every day has been explained there. So just know that even when the mom drops you at the play school, she won't leave you just like that. She will pack lunch with you. She will give you some snacks for you to enjoy when you are away from the mom, right? So that's what this is. So chapter 25, we will be doing all that. None of you should go in a state of becoming sad. We are not leaving, or we are not going away. Today, this is what we learned. We are present everywhere. There is nowhere to go. There is nowhere to leave. You are everywhere. Each one of us is everywhere. Think about it. When you are everywhere, where can you go? There is nowhere to go, right? There is nowhere to go. There is no concept of time left then. Why? Because you are present everywhere in the present. So that's the beautiful experience. And we all can experience it as we train the mind to be disciplined, right? Slowly and gradually, this state is going to be experienced. So just be aware of that. There is nowhere to go. There is no time. There is no hurry. We are all right here where we are. Right now, right here. Oh, the more you dwell on this thought, the more you experience oneness. This is how wonderful this is. All right, yeah. Why are you all so quiet?
I choose silence. I'm just seeing how many people left with, final walk. That's how life is also. Even our teddy buddy friends, we start where together, but how many of us stay together, remain together? See.
We all have different paths, right? We all have. And each one of them is good. There is nothing wrong. Each one has to choose their own path. And in fact, I feel really happy for people making their choices. They are not just dwindling, right? They make a choice. They make a conscious decision. Well, okay, this path is right for me, and this is what I'm doing. Perfect. That's what
And
that's what
even
is the
if
learning.
this handful people we are here, with what we have experienced, it makes a huge difference in our being. And now when we are everywhere, we are connected with everything, we are everything, then nothing is untouched, So this journey will be like that because it's not easy. But I could just realize how much healing has happened, especially in part two, where we took long time also. And every time while guiding sessions also, many of those past wound would come, and then it will hurt. And how many times I would have said that, oh, these experiences are done, but their lessons were remaining, that gratitude, that forgiveness had to be done little more. And then I felt that so easily it just happened. I didn't have to do anything actually. I just had to let it go, the way it comes. So yeah, it's a total healing, total transformation happens just in these 6 months if we give what is asked. It's not too much to even to do, or to like I can't find time and any such limitations. It's just this silent practice we can do anywhere in time when we are in silence.
Yes.
Not
Perfect.
hours of meditation, nothing. Just go to the bed, silently practice. You wake up, take the time on the bus, when you are traveling. All those times are yours,
Actually,
especially with the audiobooks and other stuff we have had. Like, they cannot be escaped.
when we are unified in this state of being unified, you are going to be constantly in the present moment. When you are unified, you cannot be drifting in thoughts. You will be in the present, and when you are in the present, you are actually in God's qualities. Because that's the only place where God's qualities can be experienced. There's nowhere else you can experience those. All experiences will come in the present. So remember, when you are in the present, you are in a state of meditation. That is the sole purpose of meditation. Why do people ask you to meditate? Why do people meditate? It's basically to tame the mind. Don't go into the future, don't go into the past. This is where, right here, right now, is where everything is happening. Right here, right now, I am experiencing the presence of God. And that is meditation. So, when you are unified, you don't need to do any more meditations. You will stay in a state of meditation all the time. Then you yourself may feel like sitting with closed eyes. That is a different thing. Now you are not being forced. See, this is a natural outcome of feeling the bliss by keeping your eyes closed and sitting in one posture. That is not a forced action on you. It is your natural behavior. That is the difference. So, being in a state of meditation would be being unified. You will always be in the present. You will always be in a state of meditation.
And we so
That
much enjoy our own company, then, it doesn't feel like doing anything other than what I am and doing nothing, you know.
yes, this is my realization actually. As the more I am practicing, the more I am feeling the outcome of being unified, the more I am able to share with all of you what I am actually experiencing. That state of being meditative is a constant thing now. Slowly and gradually, like I am only doing what I'm doing, and that's it. I I'm nowhere else. Yesterday, I got so engrossed in doing some work here at my computer. I forgot all about food, all about my sugar numbers and everything, and suddenly I had low sugar. And that brought me to the present moment again. Where are you? You were too lost in whatever you were doing. I got so much lost in whatever I was doing that that sugar alarm had to bring me back to the present. I was so grateful. I said, thank you. Thank you for bringing me back to the present. That's
Even
how
not only just the living in the present moment, all our thoughts, even, if it is getting drifted, it will be automatically corrected right and right there. Why don't you think that way? So every moment there is nothing else to do other than, just be, and you feel more love and you radiate more love. I cannot
yes.
just express the feeling of my heart state last night, because as if I felt like I have done everything in my life. I am done. It's like I'm a paper, thin white paper like that. I was not able to comprehend what kind of feeling is that. Truly speaking, even I think I could have done a little more bedtime practice, but every time I practice, I go in trance or I sleep. I don't know, but I know I started my practice. I don't know where I ended. But that thing has been happening throughout, even like I could just say 2020.
This
So
this this very specific thing you just mentioned is a proof that you were in the present. Whenever you feel, well, I have nothing more to do. What does this really mean? Is that you are disconnected from the future now. Now you are disconnected from the future. This is that state when you are in the present. Well, okay, I really don't need to do anything. There is no more to do, right?
last 2 3 days I've been telling you, right? I
Ah,
want to drop PhD class, all that, whatever. I don't want to do anything.
yes, so that is disconnection from the future. But at the same time, as you are in the flow, as you continue to be, you may come across something which today you are not deciding to do, but when it comes in your way, you will naturally just do it and move forward. Spontaneous right action will happen, right? Without any planning, without any thought, without any of that, right? You
I've
would
seen
be
many
doing.
of such occurrences in my life. So that's how the whole life is driven. I wanted to do certain thing, it never happened, but things automatically will happen. So I
Yes.
don't have to
So,
worry that. But yeah, being that in that state of emptiness and with that full trust,
yeah.
no need to do future planning, no money, no financial savings, nothing. Just be. How many times I would have told you guys, and how many times I
But
have been receiving that.
this is a correcting thought. No, 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 no. Money, money, money. Why no money? Money, money,
I never
money.
said no
But
money.
it will be there. It will always
No,
be
yeah, that
available
trust I'm
for,
talking about.
yeah,
I
the
never
trust.
say
Yeah.
no money. I am very open to that. I never say,
Yeah.
my receiving side is open with
Yes.
Louis only. So I never hesitate in asking or giving. I don't hesitate. But I'm saying that, it doesn't have to be in my head. It doesn't have to be worried and, just to think and do things just for that thing. Especially with this course, how nature works, it doesn't take money from somebody or do things. It let things happen, and it somebody do their part with what they have, you know
So,
प्रीति जी आपने
in
क्या
your
कह दिया because today I had to prepare for something and I just couldn't. I was just enjoying life and being in the present moment. And वो time आ गया and like I just went into it, कुछ तो किया and I was happy. When you said that, I was like laughing. And I have something coming up. My mind can never get to that place because अभी बहुत time 20 दिन और है. So I'm just like not scared, not worried. वही वही हो रहा है, वही scene है.
Ah, the as long as your awareness is in the present, you will be able to catch signals, right? Very quickly you will be able to catch signals. Yesterday, after 2 days of real struggle, I realized that I am forcing something which is not going to happen now. Just stop.
I was getting that signal too.
Yeah, so just stop there. Okay, I said fine. So I just stopped it there. Um, more and more, um, how like things begin to open up. They begin to unfold in front of you, And when you are in awareness, you will be able to catch the message, you will be able to catch the signal. Well, okay, let it be, let it go. The moment you try to hang on to something very firmly, this is what happens to you. The messages will come, release, let go, don't hold on to it. Just let go. More is coming. That's where you
If
are, right?
things are
So
not working the way you want right now, it means it's not the time. And
it's
just
not the
you
time.
are more
Exactly.
important. You
Uh,
know yourself and you
correct.
trust yourself.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
So
gift we are.
one more thing I want all of you to just understand. This is for a longer term spiritual journey. That during your spiritual living, you will come across periods of depression, so called. This world calls it depression. I don't like anything. I am disinterested in everything that life has. I am done, right? I don't want to do anything. These kind of things which are coming, these are signs of your spiritual growth. They are actually not depression. They are actually not wrong in any way. They
So
are
vairagya, right?
true,
That's what it is called.
true signs of your uh, evolving, your better connection with your spiritual aspect, right? That more you get connected to your spiritual self, the more you will disconnect from everything around you. People will consider it as depression. They will tell you, oh, what's up with you? You don't go to socials. You should not stay at home all the time. You should keep mingling with people. All that you will listen. I have been going through this for the last several years. So I am sharing with you. And I go through these periods off and on. Actually, in the last 8 months, three times I have gone through that. I never expressed it to all of you. I continued doing what I was doing. But what I'm saying is we go through that cycle, right? And that is perfectly normal. Don't feel in any way afraid or, oh my God, what happened to me? It is normal and natural. This is a good sign for you, actually. It's a very good sign that you are making progress, right?
What you
People will
shared,
not
seriously,
understand. Yeah. People will not understand because they are not experiencing it, right? So they won't understand. It's okay. They at some point will go through the same experience as well. Correct?
what you shared has happened with me also many times before, but that was out of sadness. But what I just shared right now, that I don't want to do anything else, means, things will happen. You have become, so things will happen. But that doesn't bring any sadness or, that I'm losing anything, that vairagya feeling. That it comes with that satisfaction, that flow kind of feeling. So if there is a depression kind of sign, like I'm out of, I'm out of disinterest, I don't want to do anything, then definitely there will be a healing period which only needs that quiet time, and you will overcome it. Isn't it?
Vairagya is another thing I will explain one day. It is not what all of you think. So I will explain one day. Vairagya. What does that Osho has a beautiful lecture on that. I can never forget that. That's so beautiful. So we will discuss that one day.
So, Shaileji, you have a lot of things to give us now. Griha
I have.
Lakshmi, Vairagya. I'm making a list.
Vairagya is just one session we can talk about it, right?
हाँ तो मैं
It's,
लिस्ट
it's
बना
not.
देती हूँ आप
No,
So that
no.
nobody forgets.
Yeah.
But remember, Anna, you are every item in the list is two things for me. Once in English and once in Hindi. Remember that. So don't create a big task list for me.
But you said time
But
is not an issue for you, right?
time is not an issue, and I am not um, short of motivation to share. I am always motivated to share whatever I have learned. So nothing, no problem there as well. So, but just be patient. Be
So
patient
whenever
with
you're,
me.
Divine timing.
Yeah,
yeah,
we will.
whenever
When things has to happen.
whenever you're ready, we are ready.
Yes, yes. So that I will definitely continue to share whatever I learn, the new things that I learn. We will continue to have our regular weekly sessions, right? So in those sessions, we will talk about things like Vairagya and stuff, right? For Greh Lakshmi, Neha ji has given me some guidelines. Neha ji, I didn't really have time to go through it yet. We will work on that, right? So um,
I'm
our
just wondering.
team is working. Eh? Remember, all of you remember, the team is working. Everybody in the team.
I will also share the part 3 questionnaire, your progress tracker.
Yeah.
Yesterday I prepared it.
Yeah, that part 3 questionnaire that you are getting will give you a glimpse into some future um, tools that we are likely to develop for the course, right? So in future, when we do, we'll have more tools to help you, to help the participants. And today, as Kirti was guiding meditation, I got one thought in between. I don't know where it came from. Maybe one of the participants or somebody must be thinking that I am not able to understand. And that thought said, well, okay, with um, all this knowledge and experience and the process served on a platter with so many different ways, if you can't digest it with this much, then definitely you are not ready. You are not yet ready for treading on this path. There is something else which needs more attention from you at this time. So don't push yourself, don't force yourself. If any person, I mean, like not the people who are right now present in the meeting, but in general, in the group, if there is somebody who's struggling to understand anything, just be love to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Things, once your other experiences that are equally important for your own spiritual path, those experiences are over, you will naturally come back. So don't force, don't push, and also don't judge. You are all made in the image of God. Nobody is less. It's just that you have a different agenda. And that's all. Right? Once you fulfill your agenda, you will be back to the original track. So please, please, please be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Right? And another thing that came during, so Kirti, one more thing that came was that our how can we please everyone? We have this tendency, to make others happy. We usually want to keep pleasing others, right? So how can we do it? Being unified. So the answer to me was, that is not a wrong thing for you to be feeling like pleasing others. The background of it is because you are love. You are made in the image of God. That's why you feel like doing that. So how can you do that though? Now, because we know that we are connected with everything and everyone, if I please myself, that pleasure will permeate into everyone else. But if I have not pleased myself, then my unpleasant vibration is not going to make others feel happy. So now practice that thing, making yourself happy. Pleasing yourself should be the priority now. That's what Louis Hay taught all of us, right? Love yourself, self-love. This is what that is. So self-love is, through me, I am permeating the love into the entire cosmos. entire existence. My pulse of that feeling the pleasure pulsates and permeates into the last element of this universe. Like my anger also does the same thing, like my being happy, like my being pleasure, that is what will permeate. So if you really feel that you want to make others happy, make yourself happy first. When you've done that, automatically things will happen. You will not have to do anything.
It's like you are taking us to the front seat. Now, after having all this part 3, where everything is you, there is no other. It's like going back and then seeing from that end. And it would happen after this unified journey. You will find all sorts of experience. But that is when you will hook up your learning also. So it is what my conversation started yesterday with that pulse only, that I felt that pulse in week some number. Then I felt God. What has changed in these 24 weeks? Then why I had to do all this? That's when he says that whether you feel that pulse or not, it doesn't change your reality. You are that. And what you did in that past these weeks, number of weeks, is just you losing, you stop limiting yourself, you stop judging yourself, and then now you see the way I see. And it was my wish to, when I see all of you suffering, I think, how can I tell these people are crying and they don't know what they are? That kind of feeling was coming from Babaji when he's expressing his thought about discourse and how he see everybody, and what we think of ourselves is totally our mind. So why I said that with unified, our horizons are wide. We have become everything, and until unless we make it our experience that we are connected with everything. And when I am happy, when I feel love, it permeates everywhere. When I am in such situation where people are upset, angry, and when I am in such situation where everything is good, what would be my feeling or my affirmation for those times? What would be my intention? What would I do at that time? So when people are upset, angry, I at times I just say that you are love, and that's it. I feel it. I feel love for them. And otherwise, I would just feel more of love for myself. And then I see that difference. I feel that ease flowing through. And it was very easy when we learned about this in chapter 20, that we don't feel judged in nature. So if you have become that, people around you will not feel judged. They would love to be around. So that's like small pearls, dots connecting and making this unified unique.
Shaileshji, what you said was right, that you are pleasing everybody. You want to please, right? That is how I lived my life many years before. And but you feel drained when you're doing that, because you're not doing it from the feeling of that I am love. You're doing it not conditionally, right? You want something from them. But now it's a different story. Now you are love, so it's just overflowing. Like, you don't have to make any effort. And even the other person just feels it without showing, because it's just there in the field. So that
Yes,
that that
exactly.
difference is there. And you don't, even if you don't receive it from the other side, it doesn't bother you,
Correct.
because
Now
yeah,
the
you're
transactions, now
yeah,
the transactions are happening at the level of totality of individuals. Now,
yeah.
when you are in this state, you are not interacting with that physical body. You are now interacting with the totality of that body,
Mm.
right? And that totality is very intelligent. That totality knows everything. So that's where the connection is happening. So when you are, through your own happiness, through your own feeling of unified, you are actually transmitting that unification to the totality of that person. without that person knowing here, he will or she will feel suddenly very good for you, very happy for you. It's coming from their essence, right? This is very important aspect. Instead of trying to please somebody, body, actually it's somebody, don't do that. Please that totality of someone. And that's where things are different. So your presence everywhere, your being omnipresent is that aspect. You are present integrally with everyone else actually because you are present everywhere. So like right now, Anna's totality and my totality are actually together, right? That's why you can feel. So that's how we have to think of. Everything else is, that's what is the meaning of I am omnipresent, I am present everywhere. That is the meaning.
And there is no transaction now. It's just
No,
flow.
exact.
It's just flow.
There's no need for, right? Because
Yeah.
transaction means between two.
Yeah. Give and
And,
take. Yeah.
and in totality, there is one total only. There cannot be more than one total, right? That's the meaning of totality. So at that level, it's just one. So basically, your little finger is telling your index finger, I am good. And the body says, well, yes, I already know. Yes, you are good. Yeah. So excellent.
Recognizing each experience as beautiful, whole and complete. The desire, the affirmation today was so beautiful that I desire to experience my wholeness.
That's from that meditation only all this is going on in my being. All these
I
thoughts are
read
coming
this,
from there. Yeah.
I read this prayer so many times because in Hindi group I have to share and here also. And so, uh, you know, every time you read it, I kept as a note in my phone. So I wake up in the morning and first thing I would read that. And I will keep reading because sometimes in that state it doesn't go inside. So I'll keep reading. Then it goes such a beautiful way. It brings the experience.
And I've noticed you can't read it once, na. एक और बार पढ़ना ही होता है वो sentence को, not only the whole prayer, you have to repeat that sentence again. It is never that you get satisfied by repeating because you feel, what is this? You have to just take it in even more. Yeah.
In these effort like prayers, one line, it covers so many lines of the chapter. Don't you feel that? That one line of I desire to experience my wholeness, and it was bringing series of lines from the previous chapter what we have read. So these are like, okay, I never thought of being grateful about it, but now when I express gratitude for this, I feel it more. So every experience is so unique, and every time it's in like, oh, wow.
So Anna, what do you have in plan for me for doing from Monday to Wednesday?
Enjoy.
I know.
Relax. बहुत काम हो गया अभी.
Talk to your plants.
No, she is my work list now.
I see that.
Yeah.
When you do this, Preeti ji, it looks as if आप कुछ जप कर रहे हो, You do this.
I also realized that many times what I am doing this, and I don't know why I need to figure this out.
You do
When
this
it
so
happens.
often. Yeah.
In one of her lifetimes, she must have been a monk. And that practice is so pakka, permanent, that she continues to do it. Yeah. We have all done it actually. It is nothing. We have. That's the reason why we don't do it in this lifetime. We don't realize we have done it. That's why our system says, well, okay, I am done with that. I don't want to do it now. That's why people don't want to meditate. Most people have a problem with meditation for this one reason, simple reason, that, well, their inner knowings is very clear. It says, well, I need to do something else which I had missed because I sat under that tree for all my life. I missed on these things which I had to experience in my life. Now this time I am not doing it. I have to experience, right? That's why we go through this. And at some point, well, then when all the agenda for this lifetime is over, then we say, okay, now I can go back to sitting under the tree. This is who our system is a continuous system. It doesn't, our bodies break, but that thing from behind is a continuous process. It's not breaking anywhere.
Our storyteller is very quiet today. Our example.
She chose silence.
When you said no, the tripti, satisfied, there is a point in time when you eat food and you have filled your stomach. So somebody keeps 10 things in front of you. They are your favorite things, but you don't want to have even one bite. So that is tripti wala vairag, detachment of with satisfaction, that you're so complete that it doesn't affect you. So many times when you get up from the session and something happens, it doesn't touch you. It's not the situation. They say it's not problems will not come to you. Situations will not come to you. They won't touch you. They will just pass by you. So, I mean, my Guruji had said that because at one point in time we were going through a lot, and at that time, my mom used to say that it won't touch you. You can just be there. And then the other thing is, it's just the change of thought. So there was a prince that had got lost and he was begging on the street. But he had a special beauty spot somewhere on the face that was very prominent, which most people did not have. And one soldier recognized him and said, "Arey, what are you doing? You are actually a prince." At that point in time, he did not think, what about my begging bowl? What about the money in my begging bowl? He just realized, I'm the prince. So, y'all didn't change anything, but just the change of thought made you realize you are complete. You are the king. You are the king of kings.
So send me your begging bowl and the money in it.
Oh my God, you can share it with us. Preeti doesn't want. She never thinks about money, but hope you can share it with the others.
I already have everything. I'm full. Bottle full.
I still continue to beg.
And then another example was there, like when someone was in jail for 3-4 years, and that one hearing when the judge said that you are free. So he has the chains still on his hands, but the feeling of freedom was, yeah, it didn't matter anymore. So you are in the world, but you are just separate. So like you are a part of the world and you are apart from the world. The same being, the same lotus is a part of the mitti, the mud, and apart from it. Yeah. So many things.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah, you are in fact expanding on that thought of vairagya. So you get the only.
I think I've heard that before. It's a beautiful one.
Yeah. Understanding vairagya is simple. Since you are talking, I can clarify. Very simple. Vairagya, the word rag in between is still there. Right? So when somebody says, I like something, you have rag, hai na? I love this. That is rag. And then you say, well, I don't like it. I don't want it. That is again a form of rag, only the opposite of rag. So there is rag in it also. Hating somebody requires somebody. Then only you can hate. Right? So you are still attached in some way to that somebody, even to hate. That understanding should be very clear. Vairagya means the true state where you have no element of rag in it. That means, like what your mom said, it will not touch you. Right? That not touching thing means what? Things exist, they will be there as they are. You will look at or experience them without either wanting or leaving them. You just be there. That is Vairagya. Vairagya doesn't mean I renounce everything. That's not Vairagya. Because everything is part of that leaving. Vairagya is let everything be there. Like this is what I am practicing these days, Vairagya with sweets. There are chocolate biscuits right on my shelf, right there in front of me throughout the day. For the last 2 months, I have been watching them and appreciating their beauty. I don't crave anymore. And you know what? The beauty of this is that the craving has, not just the craving has gone. Now, yesterday I had 2 of them, not even 1. And my sugar did not move. I was surprised. I said, what the hell? Because I have disconnected myself from sugar now. Nowadays, I just don't feel like eating anything sweet. If I eat a fruit, I am happy. If I don't, so be it. Right? That is what I am talking about. These are experiences we have to create in our own life.
I have to get there. How did you do it?
For me, the best thing, how it started was 2 months ago, almost 1.5 months ago. I was asked by the doctor to put on a sensor in my arm. That sensor which you can use to measure sugar continuously. It's called continuous sugar monitor. So when you put that sensor on your phone, there is an app which shows you the reading of your sugar. So every time you eat something, I am addicted to that app actually. I constantly keep in between you would see me looking, I am actually looking at sugar. Where is my sugar now, right? And I have now started understanding my own patterns. What happens when I eat something? And they are changing as well. Because my body is getting tuned to a different level of sugar's presence in my blood. I'm making big changes to my eating. All that is impacting the body, and now body's reactions to eating are changing. Like I just expressed, right? Two of those chocolate biscuits did nothing to me. I was amazed. I said, what the hell? Earlier, in the beginning, half of that biscuit would actually take my sugar up 3 points. But not anymore. So these are changes we are experiencing because the mind is no more craving for it. So mind is not even looking for it. The body is handling sugar normally as it is designed to. That's what started happening. So basically was awareness. Awareness of what is my body doing to food. So now I am constantly in awareness. I don't crave anymore. This is what actually, in fact, when I go out, let's say for a social with everyone going out for dinner or for lunch, everybody orders food and they say, well, how about you? Why don't you take this? No, I don't feel like eating that. I just want this one. Yeah. So the other day we went for eating South Indian food. I ordered sambar and vada. I said, this is what I want to eat today. And he brought 3 big vadas in a bowl of sambar for me. I ate it all and my sugar didn't move. Just 1 point. Right? This is the difference I am noticing in my own patterns. My own patterns are changing. My cravings are gone, completely gone now. This sensor lasts for 15 days. So I have the 4th one I put yesterday. So in the next 15 days, I will see my patterns are constantly changing. The direction that my doctor wanted me to be is happening now. In fact, my medication has been reduced as well. My medication for sugar is, I've given up one medicine, and then my insulin levels are reducing. So I'm kind of taking less insulin, and slowly I'm getting there. And over time, I probably will get rid of all the medication. So
Actually, this glucose
The
meter has become
secret
very
is,
common. Yeah, everybody's wearing it. Most people wear it now.
yes, it's
Anna,
not
the
just for.
secret is,
Huh.
the secret I will tell you, the bigger secret. He
Bolo,
knows he will
bolo.
share once I share that. So, do you go over the experience, you go and fulfill your experience, you enjoy everything, then you automatically give up things. So he has done that part also.
Yeah.
So
I'm going through that
it's
part.
not escaping,
Enjoying.
it's
Mm.
not running away. You have it.
See, Neha is catching. All of you are watching me so close. See, Neha, what she says, Idli to vada transition. Earlier, earlier I loved idli, and now it's gone to vada. Wow. Yeah. Transition, definitely.
Kailashi,
I
you
am
are
transitioning.
noted.
Yeah. Hmm.
Your aloo paratha, idli, vada, sab.
Yeah.
Uh,
Slowly, I have to keep watching now. I'm learning new patterns of eating. How much can I indulge and how often? Everything matters. So I am slowly now heading in the direction, okay, let me try some indulgence. That also I'm trying. Like yesterday I did with this chocolate biscuit, and like that I am going to keep doing one by one. But of course, now I have learned not to overdo anything.
Actually, your
Do
awareness is making
Also,
the difference.
Yes,
Hmm.
exactly.
Also, he said that he was busy doing something. Yesterday, I could not make much time to, meet and discuss things. We just met for some time and then we disconnected. But then I had a lot to tell him, which I didn't tell him because I was occupied with my work. So I just let him think and do things. We were doing something. So he forgot his medicine, food, and everything. Like he was just doing whatever he was doing continuously. So he created those buffer to enjoy those experience. And so this is not from mind that, okay, now I want to eat this and I go eat. But the situation created that spot that where he could enjoy more what he
These
wants.
days, actually, these days, I eat only when my body asks for it. I don't look at the watch to eat. Either my sugar has to tell me that you should eat, or my body has to ask for food. Either of the, other than that, I am not eating. So that's the difference. Neha, you don't don't bust the bubble. Neha is going to jump in and say, "No, I see you eating all the time in the meeting." Yes, 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 I do that.
In the meeting, you look like a rabbit, constantly nibbling now.
4 hours.
On the last day, all my
4 hours
secrets
power
are
stamina.
all my secrets are being opened. Eh?
I always remember a rabbit when I see you doing that. Oh my God.
Yeah, and actually whatever I'm eating is rabbit food only.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The other day actually Neha and Monil asked me what do you keep eating? So I told them nuts, seeds. These are I have my in front of me all nuts and seeds.
वो तो
The
squirrel हुआ ना.
pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds and walnuts and things like that.
वो तो
the
squirrel हुआ ना
all
So then
rabbit
change
तो
it to a
it,
squirrel, rabbit to a squirrel. How does it matter?
they are all
सब
one
एक
ना
ही है बाबा जी का गोली
yeah, good.
That's the fun of just being you. It comes from that state, not thinking about anything, but just be you. Be yourself.
Monil has been party to my eating like this for a long time. So when I went to Hong Kong, she always packed nuts with me. Whenever I went to visit her, she would pack a bunch of lots of nuts with me. Okay, you take it with you, because she knows that I keep eating nuts, and that's what makes me nuts always.
बीच में मुझे प्रीति जी and आप ना used to look like flowers to me, so once while in the session Shailesh ji was looking like a sunflower, so his face and side में वो सारे yellow, and for some time it was happening and I wanted it to go away. ऐसे अभी बहुत हो गया because मुझे हंसी आ रही थी but it would not go. I would still see him as a sunflower only. बीच में उनका face बात कर रहा है and वो पूरे it was so funny. Finally, it's gone, thankfully. Oh my God,
Yeah,
Photolas. Babaji has
yeah.
done a lot of things.
Thankfully, you didn't say moon. Sun is fine.
Sunflower, I said flower.
Yeah. Good, good, good.
Mohit ji
Anna,
has put a message for you.
for Anna, there is a message by Monilji. I'm so happy at least now nobody is serious like they were in the morning. Yeah. Life is to enjoy. This is the joy. We have to all feel the joy. That's the beauty. Spirituality is not a serious business.
It feels serious until
Yeah.
we are lost, when we don't see, when we don't realize, okay, things are still working. You don't have to just jump to the end. Done.
Yeah, and for Anna's convenience, in the next time when I start, I will bring a transparent cup so that she can know when I'm drinking coffee and when water. Right?
When you said transparent cup, your cup only vanished. Right? Did anybody notice? Your cup only vanished, only handle was like that. And everything blank.
See, now Kirti has duplicated herself.
Yeah.
Good. Chalo.
I
Anything?
wanted,
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to share one more thing. That since I started with the course until now, there's been a lot of change in my health, physical health, mental and spiritual. Though anyway, there is change, but physically, I feel stronger. I feel healthier. I feel like every day when we do I send love and light. The first thing I do is I send love and light to every cell in my body. So I feel the body healing. Um, it's just better. I did a surgery some 3 years ago for my breathing for sinus, and there was deviated septum. And after the surgery, a lot of the things came back, like the change in weather again would affect extra dust or there's extra smoke. Now it's barely there. Like as the more I sit, the more I'm with myself, the more there's connection. There's a lot of change. It's something that without medication, just changing your thought, when you realize you are giving love, you become the manifester, you become the fountain of love. And like spiritually, you can't actually see it. Mentally, you can't actually see it. But physically, there is a lot of, uh, like I said, the resistance has gone. So, acceptance of myself as well as whatever is going on around me. There is no question why, there's question wow. That is a lot of difference. There's no, the resistance was causing the pain, and that resistance is gone. So there's clarity, there is emptiness, there is uh, relaxed awareness. Yeah. So that,
Relaxed awareness.
yeah.
That's so good. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
I can say
Uh,
that about my health also. Sorry, go on, go on.
and we were discussing that day in satsang that uh, after you come to spirituality, slowly, there's teher, there's a pause in whatever you're doing. And in the beginning, the pause is very less. As time goes on, all you do is build on the pause. So now the pause has increased. So you are there in the moment. Again, your mind wanders, you bring it back. So before there was a lot of traffic in the mind. Now it's like one car comes, you analyze, you let it go. Another car comes once in a while. So there is uh, that pause, that yeah. And in that pause, you start enjoying things. In that pause, you start being. Uh, so it's not lack of emotion; it's overflowing with emotion. Like today, the meditation, Kirtiji was like overflowing with love.
Mm.
So it's a state of being.
Yes.
Yeah, and they say गधा से घोड़ा नहीं बनाया.
गधा गधा ही है, घोड़ा घोड़ा है.
Ah. I mean, the cause didn't change us. It's just changed the way we thought about
हम गधे ही
everything.
हैं, है ना?
No, 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 no.
What's
Yeah,
bad in
even
being gada?
that is what I said, but that is also an interpretation, right? That is my
Mhm.
Yes.
perspective.
Yeah, yes.
Perspective.
Yes.
Yes, correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go from your cosmic intelligence to your Goda.
Flying वाला वो भी बताओ.
Ah,
This came to me from one of the airports,
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow.
and I flew on it in my meditation many times.
Oh.
It's a Pegasus, actually. It's not a unicorn. There is no unicorn. It's
yeah.
very beautiful. Great. At that, when I noticed it in the shop, the legs were tied to the box, and that was hurting me. So I made it free. I bought it with myself, and then I named it also.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. It's glittery.
What Jayaji spoke about her health, I have felt that also in about myself. My knee, I could not bend it totally. Now I can sit in Malasan without any pain. Otherwise, it was not bending totally because I have had a surgery for ACL and all. That was 7 years back. But my knee does everything. Only thing I can't sit in Malasan. So now we are not sitting in Malasan forever, right? But still, sometimes when you want to flex your knee and all, I want to sit, but I was not able. So it was not bothering me. But now बिल्कुल मैंने आई हैव नॉट डन एनीथिंग एंड माय थंब ऑफ माय राइट हैंड वन डे पता नहीं क्या हो गया तो इट वाज बेंट नाउ ये भी सीधा हो गया है आई हैव नॉट डन एनीथिंग so everything, even my fingers, some of them are, they used to get hurt without any reason. I have no fracture, I have not fallen down, and I couldn't even remember how I've hurt. But whenever I went to the doctor, he would say, "Ha, kuch to hai, something, but there's nothing you can do. You do this." But nothing changed. But now everything is just set right on its own. So it's just
Yeah.
happened. Yeah. Like
deeper
Jaya
healing.
said,
This
bit of it.
deeper healing is happening, right?
Yeah.
We have agreed to release what we were holding on to. Those the patterns that we hold on to, they cause the disease. The physical appearance of any issue is the last stage. Actually, the process started much earlier in the mind through thoughts, right? So now that we have learned to reorganize the thoughts, release what is not necessary, then you will begin to feel this the physical um, improvement of perfect health. That perfect health will appear slowly and gradually. As we release more, the more we will feel it. We can actually experience it or manifest in physical terms.
And Shailesh, most of these thoughts I thought I had released, but it was there in the subconscious. So
Oh,
now
yes,
that has
yes.
also gone, and that also I don't know what has gone, frankly speaking.
That's
So,
what
but
I was
something is,
telling. Even when I was sharing that part 2 was real healing, that's what I said.
yeah,
I thought I have done it, and but from where
exactly,
it's
exactly.
stored.
So I don't know what I have let go, but the body is telling me you have let go, So that is
Yes.
beautiful.
And that letting go has to continue. That
Yeah.
process has to continue. So on Thursday, when we talk about the last chapter, the week 25 thing, I will explain some of those things.
Oh, so let
What
me add
next,
into the list.
path forward. I will tell you. Good. Everyone's happy now. Can you see sunflower on my face?
No, not today.
You have not eaten
She's,
sunflower seed
she's
today.
come to see the sun.
Sure. She asked me, why are you laughing so much? I explained her. She's curious, is this really true? Then my son came. Why are you laughing? I explained him also.
See,
Then
your
my wife,
laugh is so precious, Kirti. And so
Yeah,
rare it seems. They're like, what?
that's it. Our happiness, this is how our happiness is felt by others, right? This is what I was telling today. Please yourself, and everybody else will know it automatically.
It's happening already automatically. And we are also seeing it, So it's a beautiful guidance. Like all the time, your higher self is present, holding your hands, correcting your thoughts, giving ideas. No more need to you have those, tough experiences, and you just be aware, then you don't mistake.
Excellent. Yes, Kumarji wants to say something.
Atmavandan, our
Yes,
master.
Atman. Today,
Uh,
this is an
Preeti.
informal chat we are having, so you can jump in anytime you want.
Okay, excellent.
Candy talk.
So, yeah, I would like to. I'm wondering, and I'm thinking to ask Jayaji. She always mention about the mom. I would like to more see the mom. If she in India and then in Hong Kong, wherever, I would like to know more about the mama. Okay, Jayaji, that's the only thing. And I really want to see her face, picture, anytime. I don't want, you don't have to be right away. So thank you. This is question for Jayaji. Thank you.
I was blessed, I think, when mom got married and she came here. My father was into this course, into satsang. He was almost going to die. He had jaundice at the final stage, and my Guruji came and touched him on the shoulder. And he walked out of the hospital in 2-3 days, which the doctor said is a miracle. So he started, his whole family started. So Mama was 17 and she got married, and she was like, I'm not going to satsang. What is satsang? That it's, waste of time. And when she met my guru, sort of, she fell in love that time. She was like, that's the first time I thought they were not looking at me physically, and their smile, and they didn't do anything, but I just fell in love. So then she started leading the children's satsang. And that's when I was in her stomach.
Wow.
So that many things are there. That's why, like, when I met Sir and I met Preeti ji, I thought it's like my long lost buddies. I finally met. You know, that connection is just that aha moment. I want
Yes.
more from it, but I was like, I want, and I didn't know how to ask for more. What was more? I had just got into the meditation about a year before. And then Sir gave me that paper, the unified paper, and said, so next time the course is there, you should join. And I was waiting. I was like, bus, it should come into my lap and I will start it. And I was lucky enough. So it's just whatever I hear here, I discuss with her. And daily in the morning, she says, morning is a gift that God has given you to heal, to grow. And she does reading and writing for 1.5 hours. And then every day she'll tell me, okay, this is what I read, or this is the story, or, I realized this today. Oh, I was like, oh, this is so beautiful. Um, yeah. So then it's just a little, that's why this, every time I sit down and whenever we used to lie down, also, Papa had passed on. So every time, every night before sleeping, all three of us have to sing one bhajan. That also a bhajan that we have memorized. If you forgot one paragraph, then next day you have to check, and then again at night you have to sing it. So 1 week may one bhajan you have to memorize. So small things, but just they make a difference. And I came to satsang with that little buddhi, with that little being a child, and I didn't understand anything, but I felt very loved. I felt enveloped in their love. I mean, everyone there was just so, and somebody of the other would bring things for us because we were little kids. So some achar, some mithai, some candy, some every Sunday when we went there, we would get something from somebody. And for that interest, for that excitement, we used to go to satsang. We'd get some extra hugs, we'd get some extra love, we'd get some extra something, uh, just for the excitement. And then it just connected. That's why, like when the kids were born, she said, Unko chashka laga anand ka. Make them feel that peace, that sense of bliss. They will hunt for it one day in their life. So many things, sir, I have learned. But
That's a seeding. This putting the seeds in their heart or
yeah.
mind. I mean, thank you so much, Poojaji, sharing. Do you have a Papa picture and
Yes.
Babaji, Mamaji, and one day just let us, please. I want to see them and see that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And you mentioned every time it's a resonate how lucky you were, and then exposed early before even you born. There is a design. So thank you, Shaileji, Pritiji, all the masters. So we are meeting this kind of amazing masters. Thank you so much. I'm
I could
blessed.
just remember her eyes were full of light when I met her personally. On what we see on screen is only a partial thing, only a little bit of it. But her personality itself is so beautiful when you meet her, when you face her. It's just what you're just seeing a part of it. Just I can just say that.
It's
Yes,
when
amazing.
But then
I
I
could
didn't know
imagine.
that she has so much inside, so many stories inside. I didn't know that.
that's what
She
it's Mona's Monal kept telling me, come on, give it a shot. Come on, tell something. Come on, say something. Why are you keeping quiet? So, yeah, it just only the course has helped to dig up the whole treasure. It was there, it just needed uh, revising. The revision was
Absolutely.
less, the consistency was less. It's like I forgot. It was there. Like there was this one, they said one man lived very poor. He kept begging for um, money. And after he died, the tree that he used to sit under, um, they dug it and there was so much treasure. He was there all the time. So all we had to do was dig. So this course has just helped to volcano का जैसे eruption हो गया.
Yeah,
It's a knit
absolutely.
the floodlight, yes.
Well said.
It
Wow.
And
was safe
Preeti
for
ji,
us,
it
for
was
all of
like
us.
when I met Preeti ji or sir, it's like one candle connected with the other.
Yes.
That's why. So that connection was felt. I think your eyes were radiant, and I felt the same when I saw you, and overflowing with love. And I was like, oh, I don't know. That connection was just like, yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Had just happened so beautifully. If I remember that event, and if I had to plan and go, I would run away. I would say, no, I can't do this. But it was made that way. So many senior people were sitting in front of me, and she was at one corner, very much comforting me. She doesn't know that she was doing that silently. And so many people, and I don't even remember now what I talked, but the concept that build was about the shift that we all are going through, and the experience of unified was speaking in common terms. So I just got connected with that experience, and I just felt so much love. And if I planned to do that, I don't know if I could do, still I could do that, but it just happened so naturally. And I felt so much satisfied after that event, that from inside only those things came, which was mine, which I didn't even knew before. So it was again a universal plan. Just
I like that the creating formula, fulfilling my highest purpose, and the purpose just unfolds in front of you. Uh, I feel when you learn something and Guru is ready, or Babaji is ready, or the universe is ready, or you are ready, the situation comes in front of you. Till you are not ready. There was a time when I had told them in satsang that I get very affected when somebody tells me about their pain. Like there are times when I'm not able to sleep. So they said, first of all, don't listen if you can't digest it. If you can listen to it, be like a doctor and not get involved. Listen because that person needs an ear to hear. You hear and pass it on. Pass it on to the universe, pass it on. Suna, Bhagwan Suna. And give it to the universe will solve it for that person. So I that's when, like, I told my mom, I don't know, like I think I'm ready. She was like, the universe will tell you. And then suddenly somebody would come and sit next to you. You don't even know them, and they'll tell you, I'm going through this issue, or this has happened, or and then God brings out the right thing, or the universe, your higher self says the right thing for that person, and it just connects. So here also you had said that I became everyone's Ramu. That resonated with me so much, that you said when I started this course, I said, God, I am your Ramu. You do what you want me to do from me to the others. or like you said, you sit half an hour before the course to connect with everybody. So the universe or the higher self is doing it through you. You cannot do it on your own. It's not something that you can do on your own. It's just the connection. It's like when y'all gave the prayer, when y'all gave the first chapter, second chapter, I'm driving to school, I'm saying it. I'm coming back from school, I'm saying it. Then the songs are going on. Then before sleeping, many times I forget I'm made in the image of God. I just go to the third, close the aura, and then again I go back. But it's a very fulfilled, complete feeling. So I don't feel it's wrong, because and then sometimes it's only the creating formulas. I have like 5, 6, 7 of different chapters, one from each chapter, and then I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Again, there is gratitude, and I'm like, uh, just being in it. And then I see something that somebody tells me, Gaza mein aisa ho raha hai. Especially my little girl, she's into that project, so she's dealing with a lot of things to help underprivileged, and so I send love and light, and I feel very light. I don't feel responsible that so many things are happening. I'm not doing anything. What can I do? I can just send love and light. I can just send positive energy. I can just send, and then leave it to the universe, and things, like you said, gradually things change. So if I've seen change in myself, I'm sure others also have seen. And anytime I'm doubting about something, I just remember your face and Preeti ji's face, and I say, okay, if they are glowing, there must be something they have followed. I'm gonna follow. And then, and even Sandhya ji, you see the energy, the laughter that she has. Oh my God. Anna ji, oh, Kirti ji, oh, so beautiful. Anyone that laughs is like so
The heart
अपनापन
is
लगता है.
smiling.
Heart is smiling. अपनापन लगता है. Exactly. Yeah.
In past 8 days of this review, I've been crying almost every day. So enjoying those tears so much. It's just flowing. Don't know why.
Very good. So much love, right? Beautiful. Yeah. Each one of you is the flower of the heaven in full bloom. Just remain with the fragrance. Everything else is automatically taken care of, right?
Just now, what she said was so powerful. I am not responsible. If somebody is sharing their pain, just let it pass. Pass it to the channel. I send you to love and light, and I send you love and light. So it's so natural, you know exactly what to do, which would have taken years to figure out how to
When
do
we
that.
become the channel, when we become the channel, the instrument, that's when this is possible. When we become the instrument, the purpose of becoming the instrument is that I am aware that my mind has limitations. It will not be able to find a solution or find the right answer by itself. So why do I come in between? Just become the channel, allow the all-knowing intelligence to take over and do what is necessary through me. Okay, fine. I am just available. That's the significance of becoming a channel, right? That I just know, I am aware of my mind's limitation. And respectfully, I just step aside, allow the traffic to go.
And the
That's it.
example was so beautiful. Like the doctor here, the patient crying, saying so many things. I'm having here this and that, here. okay, you take this, and that's done. He doesn't remember that patient until he comes back again. So, and it is so difficult. Is it so difficult to live? So that kind of perspective, even child can understand. So beautiful, these satsang treasures you are sharing through these words. Thank you, Jayaji. You truly inspire me for more kids classes.
Yeah, all of you have now sufficient experience, right, of working with children. You probably can create something together. Like Kirti ji is very interested. Jaya ji has experience. She has all the stories, and Preeti has always been wanting to do it. And there are more of you who really are interested in it. Maybe you can come together, think of something. You have an assistant available in Shailesh ji here. He can help. Then just utilize this possibility, right? Think about it, and definitely those are the children are the future. So if we are able to plant the right seeds, we can bear the fruit. Yeah.
Also, sir, one more thing that lady had said, that if you take it in yourself, you will end up experiencing it. So be careful what you take, because you are manifesting it in yourself.
Yeah.
So, like yesterday, you said if you watch the crime shows, then you are manifesting it, you are inviting it. So, in this way, she explained that that I had given the example before, that the cancer, two friends were there, one had cancer, she passed away, then the second one had. Said because she took it too deep in herself, that she also got the cancer. So when you take something too deep, you get affected. Then the universe says, "Oh, you want to experience it? Okay, here it goes." So, if you don't want to experience it, pass it on. They say pass the buck. Like, one rich man had wanted to give a few things to people, so he gave it through his driver. And that when the driver gave the people, all the people said thank you to the driver, but actually it's the his owner that gave. So actually the higher self does the work, and the physical self feels maine kiya, maine acha bola, but that's not possible. It's when you are in that moment and you are connected, then only you can get an answer. If the day you are like, the day you are having a headache, or the day you are having pain, you want silence, you don't want disturbance, you don't want too many people around, so that you heal. So it's not in your hand, it is when the universe wants it, and when the right person comes to you, then the energy flows. If the person has the door locked, then you can't enter that person.
Exactly. And then we wait. When the door is locked, we wait. We simply press the bell and then wait. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Masters. Thank you so much. So on Thursday, we will get together and bring the program to a close. Just to be there, be prepared. And then, of course, the unified program will come to conclusion, but we will continue further on that day. By that time, I would be ready with my program, and I will definitely benefit from the work list from Anna, and then we will have a schedule. So we will do more things as the time goes, right? Good. So thank you, Kirti, for a beautiful experience for all of us. And thank you, all of you, for sharing your beautiful experiences. Thank you. Thank you.
And all of
Thank
us,
you, everyone.
and all of us add on to the work list.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.